time to play! No? Well, time to die! Cause I'm not nice! No, I'm not nice! I'll shoot you in the face till I make you die! Watch me shoot my secret cannon! Put bombs in your belongings! They call me the bomb thief!
My name is Edwin. I made the mimic. It was difficult to put the pieces together.
My name is David! Dad, I want some ice cream! David, that is my name! David, I want another! David, where is my ball? I'm running out on the road! There is a car! And this is going to hit me!
This song sounds like a joke song, right? Well, what if I told you this very joke song unintentionally saved FNAF Secret of the Mimic as well as the FNAF series itself? You wouldn't think a song like this would have been the key thing that single-handedly saved FNAF, but as I'm going to get into in this short little video, you'll understand and see why this beautiful fucking thing was the meme miracle the FNAF community needed. Before we begin, be sure to subscribe down below and turn on the notification bell. Totally optional, but it'd be appreciated if you did. Without further ado, let's dive into this shit. FNAF Secret of the Mimic, as of writing the script for this video, is the next mainline game in the Five Nights at Freddy's franchise. Being developed by Seoul Studios, the same studio behind FNAF VR helped blend 1 for 2, Curse of Dreadbear, Security Breach, and Ruin. As well, of course, being overseen by Scott Cawthon. The Seoul era of FNAF games have a very mixed reputation among people. They are beloved by a lot of people for their VR games and Ruin, however, they're not seen in the brightest light by a lot of people thanks to Security Breach. Regardless of all that though, on August 6, 2024, during the celebration week of FNAF's 10-year anniversary, Seoul would officially first publicly announce Secret of the Mimic by uploading a teaser debut on YouTube. The title of this new project revealing that this new FNAF game would be based on the Seoul era of FNAF's main antagonist, a character first introduced in the story of the same name as the character from Tales of the Pizzaplex, and then he would show up for the first time in the games in Ruin, at the very end. This short 43-second video showcased a music box unwinding, revealing the character of Jackie. The very end of the teaser would have a hidden year of 1979. This teaser video got the diehards of the FNAF community hooked, even to the point of theorizing with the year. However, spoiler alert, not everyone would get the memo of this teaser debut. Later on, Seoul would have their own FNAF section at PAX West, a gaming expo. There was a lot of people from the FNAF community, even big names there, and there was a decent amount to do there, like making your own paper pals, looking at cool props, one of them being Jackie, and then of course, the highlight of it all. Everyone who attended got to play an early sneak peek beta of Secret of the Mimic. The details of what this sneak peek entailed would be shared online to the FNAF community. This unfortunately also caused some leaks in the form of images. Moving on, in December 2024, an update for FNAF VR Help 1 and 2 would come out, and it would involve the player finding puzzle pieces. Putting these together will unlock an area which had a van and a toy factory. You go to the toy factory and find a code. You then would put said code in the keypad in the van, 4625 being the code specifically. This update has some neat things like Jackie and the Mimic's Gregory suit from Ruin in the character section, and there being a Tiger Rock plushie, a character from Tales from the Pizzaplex. This would be seen by a huge majority of the FNAF community as confirmation for Tales from the Pizzaplex being canon to the FNAF games, the theory name being Tales Games. After that, news on the game would be silent for a long time. That was until February 13th, 2025, where a PlayStation State of Play occurred and a gameplay trailer, as well as a release date for the game was revealed and shown. The release date being June 13th, 2025. This of course got the FNAF community excited, and as we'll get into, this trailer saw a huge success and Secret of the Mimic received tons of attention. Why is that though? Well, fan songs for FNAF are nothing new. Even fan songs for FNAF games that released before their respective games are nothing new, the biggest example being Left Behind by DA Games. As well, even further, intentionally bad or joke fan songs for FNAF are nothing new. I'm convinced a lot of Lohigini's FNAF songs are meant to be intentionally low quality and memey. So with all this, what's there to say that a FNAF fan song about Secret of the Mimic that is a complete joke and also was released before the game's official release couldn't happen? Well, my friends, let me introduce you to Jackie's Box. On December 1st, 2024, someone named XTRATUNA released a Secret of the Mimic song called Jackie's Box. This song would seemingly be a joke or meme song that really wasn't meant to go far. This especially checks out upon looking at their other songs on their channel. Another huge example being their Baldi's Basics song, A Teacher's Sorrow. Despite the singing and the sound of the song being unintentionally poor and not very good, something very weird was apparent. It all lied within the song's lyrics. The oddity with the lyrics being that a lot of them were surprisingly accurate to the actual story of the Mimic from Tales of the Pizzaplex. There was a guy named Edwin Murray who had a son named David Murray. Edwin made the Mimic. He made him for his son David to be sort of like a friend to him. The Mimic would entertain David, mostly in the way of imitating him and learning from him. However, David would unfortunately die by getting hit by a car. After being in grief, Edwin would try to destroy the Mimic due to him constantly imitating David, making feelings worse, you know. However, the Mimic would be infected with the agony from Edwin due to his grief, negative emotions. And that's all that there really is to know about the Mimic's story to make sense for this song. The fact these accurate lyrics existed within the song was mind-boggling to say the least. However, it raises one question. How could this silly song save Secret of the Mimic as well as FNAF, as well unintentionally? Case in point, okay, so pretty much the biggest thing to know about this story is that when it comes to marketing newer FNAF titles, Steve needs to improve on that. I wanted to make a video about it while Secret of the Mimic marketing was non-existent, but maybe if something similar happens again someday, maybe that video will be made. However, in short, Steve needs to do better at marketing their FNAF games sometimes. Before the game's trailer, Security Breach had zero marketing outside of a few posters. Help Wanted 2 received no marketing at all outside of a trailer or two. The game was released at the tail end of 2023 after the franchise had huge successes that year with Ruin and the movie, so pretty much no breathing room for us fans. As well, making it a VR-only game upon launch with no flat mode, which was not a good idea thanks to many of FNAF's player base not owning VR. The case was the same for Secret of the Mimic for a long while. After that teaser debut in PAX West, there was nothing for the game. The Help Wanted 2 update didn't even do much since that game barely took off and not a lot of eyes were on it. There was little marketing for the game. This would lead people to not know about the existence of this upcoming FNAF title. No eyes were on the game. Nobody outside the diehard FNAF community was talking about it. However, that's when Jackie's Box came in. When that song was released, despite it being a joke, it instantly became a huge success. It even got more views than the teaser debut video Secret of the Mimic itself. It eventually became a mainstream meme. Everyone was quoting the song, whether it be "My name is David" or "My name is Edwin, I made the Mimic," along with this random image of a random guy for Edwin. This song became one of the most popular FNAF memes ever. As a result, it brought more eyes to Secret of the Mimic and made more people aware of the game. This was especially evident when that trailer finally came out for the game and everyone put two and two together that this was the game that the meme song was about. Due to this, hype for the game skyrocketed, more than ever before, mostly because of that damn song. When Edwin's name got dropped in the trailer, people referred back to the song. This is all evident in that in the comments of the trailer, as well as promotional teasers after the trailers were released, people quote the song. After long last, all eyes were finally on Secret of the Mimic. I honestly feel like this trailer for the game would not have had the same success if it weren't for Jackie's Box. Why? That's because meme songs have a long reach. FNAF has a lot of memes, and honestly, I think that's a good thing. It brings the series more attention, and any attention for the series is good attention, in my opinion. Plus, the song's lyrics are weirdly accurate to the Mimic's story in a very easy to comprehend way, which made more people informed on the game, what it's going to be about, and the overall character of the Mimic. Genuine discussion of exactly that has occurred. Theorizing by people has started. Confusion started to fade out more. The funny thing is, this was all unintentional too. Remember, this song was made to be a joke song. It did not mean to go this far. Because of that, this song is alone incredible for what it did for Secret of the Mimic and FNAF. The game that had little attention thanks to its poor marketing ended up getting all the attention it could ever get thanks to Jackie's Box. As well, the cherry on top of it all, Scott Cawthon himself, the creator of Five Nights at Freddy's, has listened to the very song that saved his own franchise.